Good morning, I'm Shehab Khan. A 7-year-old girl is fighting for her life this morning after she was shot in a suspected drive-by shooting. The girl and 5 others were injured when they were leaving a remembrance service at a church close to Euston Station in London yesterday afternoon. A 48-year-old woman is also believed to be suffering from life-changing injuries. So far, there have been no arrests. James Dunham has the latest.
Even outside a church, there is no protection from terrifying violence on London's streets. Gunshots shattering the peaceful nature of a Saturday afternoon memorial service, an appalling act of brutality injuring 4 women and 2 children, with a 7-year-old girl in a life-threatening condition and a 48-year-old sustaining life-changing injuries, while a 54, 41, 21 and 12-year-old were hurt, but not seriously. The disturbing events at 1:30 yesterday happened close to Euston Station in the Labour leader's Holborn and St Pancras constituency. Sir Keir Starmer tweeting, "I am deeply shocked by the shooting in Euston and want to thank the emergency services for their response. My thoughts are with the victims." Describing what happened as dreadful and unacceptable, the Met says the weapon was fired from a moving vehicle which was then driven away from the scene. A significant police presence is expected in the area as forensics continue to gather crucial evidence. Home Secretary Suella Braverman said, "I am deeply concerned by the shocking shooting incident in Euston. The Met Police have my full support to conduct a thorough investigation and catch those responsible for this terrible crime." Detectives insist they are doing everything possible to catch those responsible. James Dunham, ITV News.
A plane carrying 72 people has crashed in Nepal, killing at least 40. The Yeti Airlines flight from the capital Kathmandu to the tourist town of Pokhara crashed into a hillside as it came into land. The Himalayan country has a record of air accidents. Its weather can change suddenly and airstrips are typically situated in difficult-to-reach mountainous areas. Back home, and the Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer has warned the NHS must reform or die as he outlined his plans for it. Writing in the Sunday Telegraph, he argued the idea the NHS is still the envy of the world is plainly wrong and said the situation for patients was intolerable and dangerous. He said this morning there needed to be big changes.
The reason I want to reform the health service is because I want to preserve it. I think if we don't reform the health service, we will be in managed decline. The health service is in the worst position it's been in its entire history under the Tories. So we have to, of course, fix the immediate problem, but in the long term, we have to recognise we need change.
The RAC is warning drivers that heavy rain falling either side of December's freezing temperatures has damaged roads and will lead to a surge in potholes. Road surfaces can crumble when rainwater enters cracks and expands when frozen. Barbara Holmes has more.
Today is National Pothole Day, not something many people consider celebrating. But the RAC are using the occasion to warn drivers to expect a surge in potholes. It's because of the rain that came before and after December's cold snap. Damage to roads happens when water enters cracks and expands when it freezes, causing surfaces to crumble. The organisation say they've responded to an average of 20 call-outs a day over the last 3 months for faults like damaged shock absorbers, broken suspension springs and distorted wheels, all caused by potholes. The Department for Transport say they're investing more than $5 billion into local highways maintenance between 2020 and 2025, which will fill millions of potholes a year. But with more icy temperatures forecast for next week, the road ahead might not be that smooth. Barbara Holmes, ITV News.
And that's all for now. I'm back with an update at 1:30. Bye-bye.